Thousands of South Carolinians making their way on the roads or in the air for their holiday weekend destination.
Yep, the Memorial Day weekend is a peak time for travel. So many people out there hitting the road, especially right now during rush hour. Our Cassidy Byer has spent the day talking to travelers, going all around the state to tell us what she's learned. How is it looking out there so far, Cassidy?
Well, right now it's looking pretty good, and AAA is projecting roughly 44 million people will be traveling across America, which means law enforcement will be out patrolling the area, making sure people get to their destinations safely.
38 million people are going to be traveling by car this weekend, with the Memorial Day holiday period, and it begins at just kind of begins what we call the 100 days of daily days of summer.
South Carolina is gearing up for a busy Memorial Day weekend as the state prepares for plenty of travelers.
I'm actually heading to St. Augustine, Florida for a wedding. It's been pretty smooth. We're heading down to Folly Beach right outside Charleston, South Carolina.
Bart Noonan is one of the millions that will be traveling through South Carolina for their holiday weekend.
You just got to maintain speed. I mean, state troopers are out, so you need to be aware and cognizant of the travelers around you.
State Trooper William Bennett with the Highway Patrol said they'll be looking for anyone not following the rules for safety.
Make sure that you're observing the speed limit, not speeding excessively over speed limit. That you're wearing your seatbelt. About half of our fatal collisions every year, people are not wearing a seatbelt, whether it's a driver or passenger. So that's an issue that we continue to see, and that's why we enforce the seatbelt law.
Bennett says having a heavy presence makes a difference.
I do know that last year in 2023, the Memorial Day holiday period, we actually saw a decrease in our fatal collisions from 2022. In 2022, we had 7 fatal collisions. In 2023, we only had 2. So that definitely, we do feel like that our enforcement efforts last Memorial Day weekend helped.
Last year, the Highway Patrol recorded over 1,000 crashes during the Memorial Day period. Most of those were due to driving too fast, failure to yield right-of-way, and driving under the influence.
Just want to make sure that people make smart decisions when it comes to consuming alcohol and then getting behind the wheel. Don't make a dumb decision.
And while those hitting the road can expect a high influx due to travel, so can those taking to the sky. The Columbia Metropolitan Airport told News 19 in a statement, "In recent months, we've seen a significant uptick in passenger traffic through CAE, with some days reaching 4,000 to 5,000 passengers through the airport. This upward trend will likely continue through the holiday weekend and into the summer months." Their advice to those flying is to arrive early and check on your airline's mobile app for any potential changes to the flight.
We want everyone to have a good Memorial Day weekend, but we want everybody to get to where they're going safely and then return back home safely.
State Highway Patrol told me their enforcement efforts will primarily be focused on routes leading in and out of coastal communities and waterways throughout the state. They added special enforcement will take place on all interstates now through Monday. Andrea.
All right, thank you so much, Cassidy. And when it comes